The first thing I have to talk to you about, Hot Wheels.
Yes.
You used them to help you prepare for this movie?
That's correct.
Okay, I want to hear all about it, because it's exciting.
Well, I was raised on Hot Wheels, and they actually happen to be great tools when you're starting to stage how you're going to do a car chase. I mean, what could be better? And it's funny to see, you know, these tough stunt guys, these grown men down there crawling around on the carpet, staging, well, this is where we're going to do this, and this is where we're going to do that with these funky little, you know, Ed Roth Hot Wheels cars. And I couldn't help but smile because it reminded me of playing with Hot Wheels with my brother on our bunk beds.
That's awesome. I wish I had brought my Hot Wheels with me because I actually have way too many. So the next thing I want to ask you about is this film was such a pleasant surprise and not what I was expecting.
Well,
but
that
so
means
much
the world
fun.
to me. That's really what we set out to do. So the fact that you're responding that way, you really just made my day. So thank you.
The characters were all so complex. As a director, how hard is it to deal with? I mean, there were so many things going on at once, but never did you as a viewer feel like, whoa, too much. So how do you balance that when you're working with these actors?
Well, I mean, you partner with a guy like Kevin Costner, and you do a lot of listening. So, look, I love Luc Besson. The guy did The Professional. That movie really shaped me tremendously as a young, aspiring filmmaker. And then you start talking to Kevin, and you start to work the material, and then you populate the film with very strong women. Women who represent different periods in a human life. I mean, Connie Nielsen is so beautiful and so powerful, and you know, naturally her turn in Gladiator changed everybody's life. And then you have Amber Heard, who's maybe the prettiest thing that's, I mean, God broke that machine. She's just, but she's so intelligent, and she shoots a gun and drives like a race car driver. I mean, she's just an incredible freak of nature. And then Haley, who, you know, has been nominated for the Academy Award, and you look at her and you see her performance and you realize why the Coen brothers saw so much in her. And you put that together and the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and that's how you can balance all that character work.
And working in Paris had to be, I mean, these car chases in Paris were amazing. It made me fall in love with the city and want to go there. So how much fun was that?
Well, it's fun. It's definitely a character in the film. You know, it's a fun place to shoot. It's very pretty. And as an American, you can photograph it in new and original ways because you're not from there. Just like Luke would talk about if he were going to shoot in New York, it's new and original to him, whereas we're all very accustomed to the Chrysler Building or what have you. So it is indeed a character in the picture, and it was beautiful. And I'm such a decidedly American kind of filmmaker, and so is Kevin, that French influence on what we were doing, I think, brought out the best in us.
One of the other things that I thought was just brilliant was there were so many things going on at once, and there were so many really amazing stories that I didn't necessarily expect to get from this action movie. So when viewers kind of watch this in the theaters, what do you want them to take out of it?
Well, I just like the idea of a complete film, and not just a film you can shove into a little box and say that was an action movie, or that was a comedy, or that was a drama. This movie is complete, like probably your favorite movies and my favorite movies of you know, what shaped our taste. I love E.T. That's a movie that made me cry. It was thrilling. It was original. Is it for adults? Is it for kids? Who cares? It's just great. And sometimes good is good. And I hope this movie does pleasantly surprise in regard to the story and the character and this man's journey back to what matters most to him. And I think Kevin's so sharp that he's just the right guy to do it.
Well, we can't wait to have it on our theaters everywhere, so thank you so much.
Thanks, I'm a huge fan of your theater, so thank you for making the movie-going experience so good.
Thanks.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.